This is Joe with Lake Erie Golf Cars, and today we are looking at all the different styles of rims that we offer to give your golf cart that extra flair it needs to stand out above the crowd. Let's take a look. Here we have the FTV rim, featured on two different styles of tires so you can see how they look. This rim is machine finished, meaning if you get really close in here and look at this detail, you're gonna see all these tiny little lines in here, okay? All these tiny little lines giving it this nice finish. And then the contrast with the high gloss black interior setting right here, this nice bevel in here, this gives it a very cool look to it, a very techie look to it. Also, when you feature this rim on a smaller tire, look how big the rim looks. It looks massive. It looks bigger than what it is because of this pitch. How if you look at this from an angle, you'll see where the rim sits flat here, then goes all the way inside to these lugs, right? It's a 4-lug pattern. And it gives it this nice flared out look that fills the whole tire almost, giving it giving it a feel that the rim is actually a few inches bigger than what it is. When you put it on an all-terrain tire, it still has a very large footprint, right? It still looks very big, but it's more in proportion to the tire itself. So if you didn't want the look to have it look like it's riding on a bigger rim like that, then you may choose a different rim, or you may go with a bigger tire depending on if his car is lifted or not. This one is on KTW directional, make sure you always check that out, directional Desert Eagle all-terrain tires. Not for highway service. Come on, guys, be better. The numbers on them are 23 by 1014. Over here, we're looking at the same FTV rim. You can see how much different they look with that tire there, right? This one is on a KTW 205 4014. This is a radial tire. Okay, so these are two different tires. It's going to make a difference on the uses of your golf cart and what you want to do with it, on what type of tire you get. So make sure you always kind of keep that in mind. But like I said, these are the machine finished FTV rims that we have available. If you are interested, make sure you reach out to us, LakeErieGolfCars.com, and then we're gonna continue on to some more rims. Looking at our next rim here, we have the Godfather. That's right, the Godfather. This rim can be featured in chrome, matte black, and as seen here in this gloss black finish. This is a sharp rim. Could fit your golf cart depending on what kind of style it was going for. It's got a 4-lug pattern on it, a nice deep dish look to it, especially on this smaller profile rim, right? This is a cool looking rim, and it has that old school muscle car type feel to it when you look at the 5 bars going across. This specific rim is sitting on Fusion tires that are, let's see if I get the numbers down here, 205 3014s, right? So these are 14-inch rims, right? And look at this thin wall here. Right? That's a thin sidewall. These are some low profile tires. This will look really cool with the right golf cart, for real. Plus, like I said, they're a really tough looking rim. Almost makes you think that they should be on, a Dodge Charger, an old muscle car or something, right? Get a closer look at that finish on there. It's a nice, glossy finish. You're gonna look really sharp, cleaned up. You can get them on your golf cart, put them on yourself, right? Or bring it up, have us do it. Either way, if you're interested in one of these rims that we're showing and highlighting today, just go on LakeErieGolfCars.com. And then up at the top, you'll see under parts. Once you go under there, you'll see that we have our own rim page. There you can view almost all these rims that we're going to feature here today and see some more videos on it and take a look to see if you can find a rims for your golf cart. If you're sitting on hubcaps right now, you need to be watching this. You need to take advantage of this and look at some of these style of rims. And you know what? Take your golf cart to the next level. If you hear a tap, tap, tapping and a rap, rap, rapping on your chamber door, it may not be the Raven, but it may be opportunity knocking at these GTW Raven rims. Let's take a look at these. These have a nice high gloss finish machined inlay here that's cut into the rim that gives it a nice dimensional shine to it. It's also on the insert here as these bars go and connect to a covered hub. We're going to take a look at the back here. This is your standard easy go four lug setup here. It's sitting on all-terrain tires. These are GTW all-terrain tires, 23 by 10 on 14-inch rims. This specific tire from GTW is called the Predator. So you have the Raven rims with and this isn't a high gloss black finish on there. This is and it's not quite matte either. You know, it has a nice, I think, a dull shine to it. So I kind of like these rims because they give it a nice, you know, a good look to the golf cart, right? They make it look tough, they make it look big. The extension and the space between give it a, you know, give it an awesome look and an awesome finish to the golf cart, right? And then I also love these machines. They look like the rivets that go into some of the beaded tires, like on Jeeps and other stuff. Really gives that rim that extra finishing look to it, you know. And it's a nice deep rim, good sturdy rim here as it connects in with a nice center cap to cover your lugs. So it's going to have a nice finish to it. These are the Raven rims. These can be fitted on, you know, the all-terrain tires, or also on a low-profile tire to give it that, you know, that look of that giant rim. You know, all of these rims that have this angle coming out and how it cuts into it, you know, this is going to give them all a nice flared out look to make the rim look bigger than what it actually is. So while it is only a, you know, 14-inch rim, you know, it could be a 16 if you keep them clean though. So let's you know, take a closer look here at all these different edges. You have the inside has one too. I don't know if you can see. We can take a look up here. You see how it also has that finished edge in there. So that's what helps set that contrast between, you know, there's a high gloss finish there and then this regular finish. I don't know if it's like a soft gloss or what they would call it, but it's just a regular finish. You know, it's not that matte black where it kills the complete shine on it. There's still some shine to it, but it's dulled out. But it really helps this stand out even more.